Abba and Preach dropped a video titled Living Paycheck to Paycheck on $120,000. But in this video, they drop a financial truth that can deeply impact you, and 99% of people are gonna miss this point.
My partner and I make $120,000 combined. Y'all, tell me why. Just why am I still living paycheck to paycheck?
You're stupid and lazy.
My job pays like a decent amount of money, like very median, very average, but like I should be able to live on this. This is a good salary. Not anymore, bitch. Not anymore. Like I've started to dread going to the grocery store to buy tinfoil because off-brand, weak-ass tinfoil is like $10.
I kind of get where she's coming from. She's saying things are expensive, especially right now. And so things that used to be less money are now more money. But that's not an excuse to not be keeping track of your money.
Walked in to the Walmart like a few days ago. I bought standard necessities, Ziploc bags, tinfoil, eggs, some lentil pasta because I can't eat the real stuff and that has good protein in it.
Same.
A singular pound of ground beef. Milk, eggs, cheese. Tell me why I walked out of there having spent $70.
She's giving me vegan energy, but we know that she is not. So there's that.
$120,000. That's good. That should be okay. Why are we both living paycheck to paycheck?
She said, why are we still living paycheck to paycheck? She said that, right? And then she tried to link it with the food. If you're making a combined income of $120,000 and you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's because you're making bad decisions. Don't link it to food. Yes, the food is pricey, but there's a lot of bad decisions that you make. And I'm not saying that trying to look at you and be like, hey, you know what?
Facts.
I made bad decisions as well. We're in a spending habit where we spend. We talk about environment and we tweet that shit on a brand new iPhone that we bought, the second one that we bought today because we crashed the other one because we don't really take care of a shit. If you're making $120 a year and you're living paycheck to paycheck, and that means that you don't have a plan. You didn't establish a plan. Don't link it all to food.
Don't blame it on the food. I even resonate with the check. Me and my wife spend $800 a month on groceries. It wasn't like that before. Groceries have gotten expensive. You know what's more expensive? Eating out. It's not the food. My friend has a story of a buddy of his that was very overweight, and he was trying to lose weight, and he wasn't losing weight. Whether, he was working out, he was eating right, supposedly, and he was working out, supposedly, and he's talking to my buddy, and he's like, man, I just can't kick the weight, man. I think it's the salad dressing. It's got sugar in it. And my buddy looks at him and goes, it's not the salad dressing. It's not the salad dressing, bud. Okay? It's not the least likely to be the problem is the problem. It rarely is. It's not the food. Don't blame your budget on the food. You have to eat food to survive. So if you look around, it's probably some other things.
I sympathize with a lot. All right. Like I said, up until 2 years ago, your boy was struggling. All right. Making less than $35K a year doing self-employed work. It's good enough for me because I keep my costs low. But I understand. You go to the grocery store, you look at certain meats, you're like, not today, not ever. I got to look at y'all, I'm not going to lie, and say, yes, times are hard, but are you doing anything to help yourself? Everything is a balance between the system and the individual. People who say, everything's systemic. Nope. Some of it's individual choices, okay? And it's a mixture of those two things. Taking out $200K in student loans to go be a
Nothing.
We got to make more sensible decisions.
Merci beaucoup.
If you are living paycheck to paycheck on 120K, I have to imagine there must be some crazy student debt.
I got questions.
There must be some and so I acknowledge it and I lived accordingly. Doesn't mean I wasn't able to enjoy myself or find things that I couldn't invest my money in, but I try to make sure it works for me. When I hear 120K combined income, but we are living paycheck to, I don't care where you live. You can live in San Francisco. You are lying.
You're lying.
You are lying. Well, my rent is $7. Move a little further. There's no reason, even in San Francisco, you paying $7K. I don't care.
It's choices that you make, man. It's choices that you make.
Bro.
Now that is a fantastic freaking point. He said he was able to travel and live the life he wanted to off of 30 grand a year because he made the decisions to help himself out. I just reacted recently to a video of Alex Hormozy where he said, don't measure your wealth based off of how much you make, measure it off of how much you can save. So if you're making 60K a year, but you can save 30K a year versus the person making 120 living paycheck to paycheck, supposedly. I mean, guys, are you living the paycheck to paycheck 120K? Someone gives you 120K salary, household salary. You might already be making that. Are you living paycheck to paycheck? I mean, you better have like 3 kids. But if you could measure your wealth by how much you can save versus how much you can earn, you will be in a lot better position. It's so much easier to think, okay, let me go to school, let me do this thing, let me get the certification that will lead me to a higher paying job. But if you have the bad habits at McDonald's that you do at the corporate cushy job, you're still gonna be broke. I would really challenge you. Me and my wife have just did this because we're saving up for the months that she's not going to be working when she gives birth. And we saw how much money we could squeeze out of our budget. And we're like, all right, let's challenge ourselves. Let's freaking do this. We can't have too many mess ups. That's for sure. You can't have too many nights where you say, oh, I don't feel like cooking dinner. But if you make that commitment, you would be surprised how much you can squeeze. So before you start obsessing over day trading, obsessing over drop shipping, obsessing over a new side hustle, a new hobby, what can make you get rich fast? Look at the money you already have coming in. See how much money you can squeeze into your budget. And the best way to do that, and I'm not sponsored, is everydollar.com. Everydollar.com is like a free app that you can use and you can literally plug in your paychecks, everything, and then it's going to show you how much you have to budget, and then you plug in every single thing down to your Netflix subscription, and you track every single dollar, and then you revisit that every 2 weeks, and you're able to plug in your transactions and make sure you're staying on track in the budget. This way you can pre-save a emergency fund section so you know exactly how much you can squeeze, and it's 100% based off of your decisions. It has nothing to do with the price of eggs. It's not the salad dressing. Once you label it out on every dollar and you see your budget, you know if you don't hit that goal, it's 100% because of the decisions you made. Mind you, your car blows out or something like that, right? But I challenge you, man. I don't think a lot of people are down for the smoke like that. Measure your wealth by how much you can save, not how much you earn. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit subscribe. Peace.